Right. So, today's episode is going to be slightly different. Because usually here we sit down and analyze society, right? Human behaviors, the strange things people do. Why are people like this? But today we are going to talk about something much more dangerous. My ideas. Oh yeah. Because yesterday we officially announced something to the world. I hope you know already. My single. Oh yes, I'm gonna have a single, right? Which is coming out on April 1st. And yes, before anyone asks, that date was not accidental. If the whole thing goes wrong, well, I can always say it was April's Fool's joke, right? Strategic thinking. I'm amazing. But another thing that created a small problem, Because suddenly this podcast, this little experiment where I sit here talking about you, is now officially connected to something much bigger. A song. The anthem. The thing that is supposed to represent this entire strange project called Unfiltered Outsider. And that means something here is also happening behind the scenes, right? Preparation, plans, ideas. And unfortunately, when I get excited about ideas, things tend to get a little chaotic.
Unfiltered outsider. Unfiltered outsider.
All right. Welcome back. Hello. I'm Noah. And today we are doing something slightly different. Because we are officially approaching the end of this season, right? There are only, 5 episodes left after today? Oh yeah, just 5. Which means this strange little journey we have been doing here for months is about to take a short break. And I deserved it. Not because it's over, right? But because something new is coming. Hopefully. If everything goes well, if the universe cooperates, if the internet cooperates, And if I don't accidentally bankrupt myself buying equipment I don't understand. Because apparently we might be preparing something, something that may involve video. Well, now listen. I'm still completely amateur on these kind of things, which means this process of preparing it has been educational. Let's call it educational. So, now see this situation, mate. So I decided to build a small studio. Right. Simple idea, I think. How hard can this be? Well, then I start reading. Step 1. Buy lights. Okay, so I ordered a lighting kit. And it arrived. And I opened the box like a child on Christmas morning as well. I was excited, motivated, ready to become a professional. And then I realized something very interesting. The kit, did not include light bulbs. Which feel like buying a car, without the wheels. But alright. No problem. I went online. And I ordered the bulbs. And I waited a few days, and they arrived. I installed them. And then I turned them on. And suddenly the room looks like the nightclub in 1997, Purple light, blue light, some strange fucking color that make me look like a ghost. And apparently I ordered the wrong temperature of light. So now I'm standing here, surrounded by equipment, looking like I'm a confused DJ, trying to understand how lighting works. And then came the next step, customer service. 10 minutes on hold, listening to music that sounds like it was composed by a washing machine. And then I explained to someone on the phone that yes, I would love to exchange the bulbs. Because I suddenly turned the future studio into a haunted aquarium. And apparently this is just the beginning of this glamorous side of content creation nobody talks about, right? But now I'm too excited and we need to talk about it. Let's talk about the song for a moment. Because people might wonder something, Why did I make a song? Well, simple answer. Because the question of this podcast deserves one, Every episode we are here basically with the same question. Why are people like this? Why do we behave the way we behave, Why do humans create these strange little patterns in society? So, at some point I thought, well, instead of just talking about it, why not turn that question into something else? My ideas. Something louder, something fun, something slightly absurd. So the song was born. And if everything goes according to plan, on April 1st, the world will finally hear it, which is both exciting and slightly terrifying. Because once something is out there, mate, you can't hide it anymore, and it's been in my pocket, for months, hidden from the world. But here's the funny part of all this. Social media, Now listen, I'm terrible at social media too. Truly terrible. Oh gosh. I scroll, I watch things normally, sometimes I enjoy them, but I almost never comment, I almost never like anything. And not because I don't like it, because I forget. If I stop and watch a video, that already means I like it, That's my internal system. Very inefficient, I know. I'm sorry for that. But now something strange is happening to me, For the first time I'm posting. And then doing something very unusual. Waiting to see if people liked it. Which is a strange feeling, Because usually when people post things online, they are showing their breakfast, or their holiday, or their legs in a swimming pool. Oh, look at my life, look at my food, look at my sunset. Oh, look at everything you cannot have, just look. But in my case it's different, right? Because I'm not showing what I hate. I'm showing something I created. Something I wrote, Something that came out of this strange brain of mine. And now I'm sitting here thinking, did they like it? Did they understand it? Did it make them laugh? Or are they just confused? Which is honestly a very fair reaction. So yes, exciting times. The song is coming, the season is approaching its final stretch. There are 5 episodes left before we take a small break. And during that break, who knows what will happen? Maybe nothing. Maybe chaos. Or maybe we return with something new, right? Maybe this entire podcast will look slightly different next season. Maybe there will be even cameras involved. I hope so. But for now, we continue exactly as we started. One microphone, one voice, one strange conversation about you. Uninfluenced, unpaid, unfiltered. I'm Nobi Jackman, and this is the Unfiltered Outsider.
Unfiltered outsider. Unfiltered outsider.